Virgo, how you doing? Welcome to your weekly reading here on the Astroflower. I hope you've had a lovely week. Did you see the energy? How did you feel it coming through on Thursday the 20th? I did another little video on that because it's all to do with the solar energy that was coming through. You'll find that on that channel. It will be linked at the end of this reading as well. And that should give you a little change of what's going on in the energy through your life at the moment. Let's just see how that's playing out. Thank you very much for being here. I hope you have a lovely reading. Ace of Swords, most definitely. This is what the changes is all about. New ideas, having a clear vision of going forward. And the Ace of Swords almost brings in, and I think this is the overall energy, brings you in that sensation that you're winning on every front. That whatever you seem to do, you seem to get some good results at the moment. It's the latter stages of your summer. It's almost going into your autumn period as well. And you may feel this. It's like at the end of the summer and you're collecting in all the fruits of what you've grown for the year. And you may feel that you should be feeling that energy is really falling into place for you at the moment, making a very, very vibrant energy for you. Your karmic mission on your relationship side, 10 of Cups. Happiness after difficulty. I think you've realised, and maybe this has to do with that energy that came through on the 20th. As I said, that solar eruption that came through the Earth on the 20th, Thursday the 20th. I think you've realised that something in the past was not good for you. And it's really in your past now. And all of a sudden, it's now, it's sometimes difficult to actually be happy if you've been used to being unhappy. And this is what your karmic message is regarding your relationship. It's starting to, it's a little bit like joyous June in a way of learning how to, explore your joy and happiness. The universe here is the 8 of Swords. I'm getting two things off this. This is the first things first is like, you might have felt stuck in the past. And I think maybe the universe is freeing you up here. But there's also a sense of not necessarily moving and being stationary so things can come to you. It feels like I'm getting like it's been emotionally difficult for you over the past. And I think the universe is recognizing that. And the universe is sort of saying, don't worry, we're now going to bring things to you. Let's just see what's going on with the... The devil is in the detail. The devil card here, this could well be in the past as well. And I think you've been dealing with, you might have well been dealing with someone who was not, honest, correct. They're a bit sort of, cheating a bit and sort of mischievous and causing problems for you. I think that's in the past, as I said about that card there. I think you might have had difficulties in the past that is now you've got to learn to let go of that and and this is difficult for you, Virgo, don't look for justice out of the situation. I would just, I wouldn't even try and correct the past. I would just look to the future because that's really what you've got to sort of start expressing from within yourself. The Hierophant. This is a beautiful card. This is a learning card. This is a learning of how you spiritually go about, of getting your energy in a place which is a very unison energy, connecting with other people. Making you feel like you've really learned a lot from your past and using that learning and understanding in order to start expressing that and having that sensation of pure victory. The Hierophant also knows how to physically go about getting to its dreams and aspirations or ambitions in regards to the relationships. It could also be a marriage card as well. It's a unification card. It's like a ceremony. And this is what your future is going towards. This is where you're heading. And I think there's a case here to be said of sort of, if you concentrate on the past, you might jinxed your future relationship. So I would learn from the past, but leave it in the past more than anything else. And, give yourself a fresh start. Be gentle with yourself, Virgo. The Queen of Wands at the top here, this is where you're leading to. And this is all to do with that 10 of Cups as well. This is concentrating on the here and now, believing in the magic, being a bit like a child at Christmas, just kind of going, oh wow, isn't love great, sort of thing, and really getting into being in love and being with other people and being with that person in that moment of being, in that moment, not being elsewhere, not thinking about other things whilst you're with that person, and really enjoying that, and basking in the sunshine or basking in the beautiful flowers that life is offering you in your relationships. It's a certain turnaround, and I think this turnaround comes in because of that vibration that came through on the 20th. On your financial side, you have the Page of Wands on your karmic message here. So this is carving out that pathway for you, being passionate about what you do in the physical world, getting involved in your passions. Allow your passions to be the key that opens the doorway to your future, basically, and exploring your passions, seeing how they fit within your career path, within your job, and etc., within any projects that you're wishing to do, allowing you to explore your passions and how you apply them in your life. The universe here is bringing you your dreams and ambitions, basically. That's what the universe is trying to encourage you. So if you do, and I think this ties into that Ace of Swords there as well, and it makes you feel have that sensation that you're totally winning, because you're applying your passions in life. The universe is doubling it up, saying, if you apply it, then Virgo, the universe will give you tenfold what you put in. You get more back. You get back more what you put in. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. You get back more than you put into it. And that, that's what the universe is sort of saying to you. As it's rolling, as it's going forward, search for the sky. In the past, yes, I think you've done some very good quality work recently. I think you've set up a lot of things within your life in a situation where you are getting recognized for your capability of sort of networking, of attention to detail, attention to people's names, to knowing who does what, when and where. And this is that sort of quality work that's coming through you. And as it comes through you, you're going to be attracting good quality people around you. And so that's what's coming in from the past and linking to your future. Once you involve your passions in this, that's when it's really going to take off. And you get the Emperor stepping into your power with the Hierophant on this side and the Emperor on this side. You've got a lot of you've got at least 4 sort of major arcanas here, but with the Emperor card, it's knowing your space, knowing what you do well and capitalizing on it. And I would really own that space, own that career path, own that business, knowing the good quality that you do and who you are and what you would provide or bring to the situation. Temperance. This is what comes out of it. I think if you apply your passions, and this is what maybe learning about yourself as well is all about. That comes, did you have, the Hierophant's on that side. So it's on that side, but I think this is where on the financial side is that you're learning to explore your passions. And this is where maybe in the future, it's not going to work every single time, but it's like, note to self, that didn't work, this will work. Okay, I'll be patient with myself. I'll start building my empire. And that's what's coming out of this whole sort of scenario for you, Virgo. Really good within your financial sort of, or your business and your projects, really, and the possibilities that is available to you. But you need to be patient and allow things to come to you. And I think it's because you've done that good quality work as well. That's the main thing about it. Let's just see what's going on with these Ace of Swords. Let's see what's happening on that sort of front. And you get the Six of Swords, a rite of passage. Yeah, I think it comes in from the relationship side a little bit, but I think it also mainly on your material side because of that good quality work that you've done. I think the energy is sort of, you know, not necessarily carrying you through. I just think you've created a situation and a scenario which you're reaping the rewards from, and it's providing a lot of beautiful ideas and possibilities for you as you go forward, opening a lot of doors for you without you having to do too much. And that's possibly what that patience in the Temperance card is all about. With the Ten of Swords, you get the Seven of Wands. Yeah, I think this happiness comes from you and you alone. Whatever you've been dealing in the past, it's for you to choose to continue butting your head up against that, or for you to turn around and sort of say, no, I'm actually going to leave that. I'm going to keep the force for myself, keep that confidence in myself, and I'm going to head towards my happiness. The choice is yours, Virgo, basically. Let's see what's going on with that Eight of Swords. That was the funny thing. Yeah, this is I come back to this. This is the past. I think this is where you've done enough now. You've been waiting around. You've left enough time from a difficult situation in the past in regards to your relationships. And now you're sort of saying, and the universe is sort of saying, now it's time to move on from that. You've been whipping yourself, or, you've been, making yourself suffer long enough. Let's see what's going on with that Devil card as well. Now you get the Five of Cups. Disappointment in the past with the Three of Cups there. So with a situation, it could well be with friends and family. It may be a situation that's, just went a bit sort of strange and stuff like that, or became a little bit too emotionally involved, a big argument or something like that. And people might have been a bit malicious about that argument and stuff like that. And it's, it makes you feel a little bit disappointed with the past. It's not your future, though. And your future is the Hierophant, which is the unification of your sort of physical nirvana, your physical paradise in regards to what you do in order to get to there. You're like religiously doing things in order to get to the tops and the highs, basically. And with the Hierophant, you get the Nine of Cups. There is a lot of possibilities the moment you start walking away from any of those complications in the past. Well, I think it's a realization. I think you've already walked away more than anything else, but for the majority of you. And I think it's just that last bit within you, in your spirit, and you just kind of say, right, now I'll let go of it. And it's letting go of that and allows you to then all of a sudden be open to all those possibilities that are in front of you. With the Queen of Wands, you get the Five of Pentacles. Enjoying the here and now, realizing that nothing's perfect, but in enjoying the magic of the thing. I almost think that the world is coming to you here. I think if you focus on your weaknesses or your failures and stuff like that in regards to your relationships, you're gonna miss a trick. You're gonna miss the beautiful opportunities or the magic that's opening up around you. So I would just take that key there that's on there, open that door, go through it and head towards your future, because your future is supposed to be happiness after difficulty. That's what it's supposed to be. Let's just see what's going on with the Page of Wands. Interesting. You get the Four of Cups. I think with the Page of Wands, sorry, I was just trying to get what it was. The Page of Wands is opening up a new passions, and it's as if like, why didn't I do this in the past? I think this is almost as if like you're annoyed with yourself that you hadn't realised, that it would have been so much easier if I was doing this before. And don't be hard on yourself, Virgo. Just don't be hard on yourself. What's this dreams and aspirations, these ambitions that the universe is bringing you, a complete and utter change of fortune within your life? I think it's already there, and I think the universe is almost concretizing it. So making it solid, so that realization that is within you that's going towards those ambitions with the star card is going to breed even more for you. It's going to start off those chain of events which is going to bring to you the rewards that you so deserve because of the good quality work that you have done in your life in the past. And you, with the Three of Pentacles, you get the Three of Wands. You've been waiting for this for some time, and I think the wait is over now. And now the wait is over, it's now a case of stepping into your power and stepping into and owning it, basically owning your situation. Owning your career path, owning your business, that sort of thing. With the Emperor, the moment you step into your power, I've got a lovely bee here is it a bee or is it a wasp? I think it could well be a wasp, actually. Or it could be a masonry bee. With the Emperor card, you get the Eight of Wands. So the moment you do step in your power, you do get a lot of opportunity and possibilities that are coming your way. A lot of communication in a way as well. And I think this has to do with your networking more than anything else, that opens the doors for you. And it does, I think there's a lot of communication. It could be something to do with advertising as well, or, advertising the fact that you've done well, you've got good results and everything like that. And so I wouldn't take second best, and I would understand the strength that there is within you to sort of say, yes, I did this, therefore you can build on that strength. With Temperance, you get the Ten of Wands. Maybe this is a trying, where you've been exploring your passions and stuff like that. It's now a time, that's that Temperance card, of working out from this information that's coming through with the Eight of Wands, what exactly sits right with you, what works for you, what gives you the best out of life, basically. What makes the best for you going forward. And you're not going to be able to take everything with you. At some point, you're going to have to cash in some chips and get cash in and get some money back on the deal, as it were, within your life. I think this is a very, very progressive moment for you, Virgo, before you really fully go on into your autumn period, because that is coming up. And the autumn period is all about sort of calculating about what you want to be doing for next year. And there seems to be something that you've understood at the moment, or you're understanding at the moment, which is giving you that sensation of winning in life. And as you get through that understanding, or you get that understanding, and you step within your power, all of a sudden you're going to be able to prepare for life, or prepare for the next year after your birthday season with greater ease and a lot more optimism, basically. So there you go, Virgo. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for the support you give this channel. There's loads of links in the description below that you can go and check out for private readings or healing sessions, and also buy me a cup of coffee and my books and etc. I guess that's all for me to say is in the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.